All right, here we are on a nice frosty December morning. I think it's December 16th. And Shelley and I are just getting ready to take off. She's going to clean the van off here.
Hey, it's a fluffy, slick snow. What's
Yeah, it's just a little powder, isn't it? No big deal. So
Hey, babe, get out of there.
look at Bay. She's all ready to go. We're not going to be able to take her today, though. Can't go today, girl, but maybe we'll take her next time.
Yeah, she sure wants to.
Yeah. But,
So,
all right, well.
Another adventure and see what happens.
Yep.
They've all been pretty good, thank God.
Yeah. We're
Thanks
doing
for
good.
Jesus and the good news coming this Christmas.
We just
Excited.
thank everybody for your thoughts and your prayers. And the loss of Justin.
Sure has helped.
Yeah, it's been a great blessing hearing from all of you. And
Revelations.
we haven't had time to respond to very many, but we're trying to get caught up on stuff, but so much going on.
Yeah.
All right, well, they just thought we'd show a little bit this morning what we can get started, and we're going to be on our way to do some digging today, Lord willing.
Yeah, sounds fun.
And there goes Shelley, dropping our bottle boxes off at the post office here before we take off digging. We generally get a slow start because we got so many things like this that we got to do. So I'm just going to show a few little things that in our daily life that we must endure and go through. But we love it. We just thank all the people that's out there that's buying stuff from us. And yep, Shelley got them dropped off all right. So, all right, next stop, here we go. And there goes Shelley, taking our one box in for FedEx today. We take the Dollar General is our little drop-off point here. So those of you who get FedEx boxes from us, there's where they begin, right here at Dollar General in Hillsboro, Illinois. And Shelley's going to go in there and she's going to grab a couple snacks. And I hope you don't think I'm just being a lazy bum, because sometimes I do these things too. So, but it's a kind of a family thing, you know. We try to do things together, and it's a cold day today, but it's a good day. We're just thankful to be alive, and hey, every day is a gift from God, and you have to look at it that way. And to me, it just makes life so much more pleasant when you live each day to the fullest. So we just remember Justin and pray that you know, we can be a testimony to others, and those of you that are suffering, our prayers and thoughts are with you too. So come along with us on the adventure. We're gonna jump in and see what we can find here today.
All right, here's Dave. He's busy getting some windshield
On the
time.
way, breakfast of champions. Eating my banana in the morning, and celery. Celery's really good. I wish I could say it's always this way, but sometimes Captain Crunch wins out, or Cheerios, but it's all right. Got to eat some good breakfast. So. It's like a good day to dig some bottles.
Yeah. Wasn't that a dump you used to dig as a little kid back there?
Oh yeah. You should have said something about that.
That's where Dave used to live, coming up here, right? Or did we just passed it?
We passed it.
We just passed it. Well, we got a little bit of slickage on the road, huh?
Yeah, not too bad. Snowplow's been out. It's just a little dusting now. We got
Yeah.
an inch of snow. Cold, it's about 27 degrees. But it's supposed to warm up to a balmy 33. So.
Yeah, well, we'll see you all back when we get to our digging spot.
Okay, here we are. We made it to our dump. I don't know what time it is, 10:30, something like that, 11. But a little bit of snow on the ground, ain't too bad. Creek down there is getting ice on it. Yeah, it's all iced over. So it's been pretty cold. It's been in the 20s. But Here comes Shelley. She's ready to go. Ready to dig. She's got to get her boots on and stuff. But anyhow, I just pulled the stuff off the top of the hole here. Looking down in there where I finished last time. Pulled a few things out. So I'm not sure which direction we're gonna go today. We may go up towards the garage there. So I think we'll take off that way. We'll see. I don't want to dig under a pile there yet, but you can see it's covered with snow. But all right, well, I'm gonna get down in there and get warmed up. See what
We're on with Dave.
Okay, been shoveling out here for about 10 minutes or so, just trying to get all the loose stuff from last time. I kind of just chopped around, you know. So anyway, still doing that, and hit a couple little things. Didn't hit nothing yet, but got a slick drugstore bottle, unembossed, hand blown, and a pretty lid. It's got the handle broke off, but it's got real pretty flowers on there. Hit a broken olive amber case gin, but it's real hard packed down here. There's just a little small layer, and right down to it, it's really hard. So I'm not sure we're going to keep going that direction or not. But it's only about 8-inch layer there, and it's real compacted. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot in it. There's a lot of bricks. So that way is not really looking very, very promising, actually. I don't know how much of that you can see. It's just kind of like, there's rust. You can see it. It's rusty, but there don't seem to be much there. There's a bottle there. Like a horseradish.
So what's at the bottom?
Yep, well, it's got a hole in it.
Horseradish bottle.
Horseradish, yep. You're right. So, yeah, that's right on the bottom there. It's not very deep here.
That's good, kinda.
Yeah, compared to where we were digging, it was about 10 foot deep. So
that's quite the.
But, oh, there's a jug or something. I don't know if it's whole or broke. Just
that'd be a good thing.
Yeah, a good way to start the day.
Bottom of the hole.
Well, it's just sitting there like somebody set it right in the bottom of the dump. I'm gonna probably have to work around a little bit. It's stuck in that real hard stuff there. Don't know if it's whole or not, but anyway, we'll see. Bricks right up above it. We can get around it and underneath it.
Does it seem like things are not frozen yet?
No, it's not froze yet. We were lucky there, I guess.
Yeah.
Just a little crust on top of the ground, but it isn't bad at all. So,
why isn't there no straws at the store? What's up with that?
I know. Well, I'm gonna probably have to work around that one.
Okay, you want me to come back?
Yeah, hang on just a second. I just about got it. I think I see a crack in the jug anyway. Get down in here and see. Get her out of there. Yeah, I see a crack in it anyhow. Here it comes,
Hey.
Yeah, the handle's gone too, I think.
It was a roughie.
Yeah, it was a rough shape.
Rough life.
Yep. Got a couple cracks. And the handle's gone here.
Oh boy.
Got something stuck in the mouth of it though.
No.
Nope, not in it.
Okay.
Somebody might be able to use it for a planter. Well, let me just knock in a little bit of this. Maybe there'll be something up in this stuff.
Usually if there's one, there's another maybe that was protected by that.
The old jug dump.
Yep.
Paul and Brittany are home today with the kids. They can't go all the time, but don't see much up in there. So.
There with the true treasure of life.
All right. Well, we'll dig around in here a little bit. If we hit something good, we'll come back and record it. Okay, we'll bring you down here in the hole with us. There's not much here, but got a couple bottles showing there. Pulled out a couple here. Just show real quick. Little half pint. Hand-blown whiskey flask, pre-prohibition, probably around 1910. And another one just like it. Only his little bigger brother, a little pint-sized one. Hand-blown, it's got the 2 rings on the neck. About 1900, 1910. Alright, looks like another big cylinder whiskey there, quart one. Hope it's got something embossed on it. I don't know. Well, let's get it out, and then there's something else back behind it I seen. So, whoops, well that was broke. A little minor cave in there, so let's move that stuff out of the way. There's actually something else right behind that bottle. Let me see if I can show it. Looks like the bottom of the bottle sticking out around. I didn't see that was behind that whiskey. So let's just see what it is. Cold day today. Poor Shelly's up there on top. I'm gonna let her down here right away and get warmed up, but she don't get as cold as I do. Okay, looks like a little whiskey. Oh, it's broken. Look at that. That's a big deal. Okay, here comes that round bottle. Oh, it's broke too. It's an amber beer. WF&S Milwaukee. Yeah, it was unembossed. Okay. See if there's anything else there for you. Pull a little green black glass ale bottle beer. Some broken stuff there. A little trashy there, but there's a lot of these big rocks right on the bottom. It's just a very thin layer. It's very hard packed. So I think we're going to go back the other direction. This is kind of going underneath our dirt pile here, which I can't go very far there anyway, on the top. Alright, well, that's about it for that. There's one bottle over here. Let's see if I can show it. Down over there. Let me get this tripod set up here a little bit. Whoops, I'm sorry about that. Right in here. Bottle there. It looks like just a food bottle, but sometimes one leads to another one also. Let's dig that one together. Right on the bottom. See that real hard packed stuff down here. Kind of dig around it. Piece of sewer tile there. Piece of wire, which I like saving that wire. Shelly and I save those to use for handles and things. That looks like that one's ready to come out. Alright, it's kind of one of them odd shaped clear food bottles. You can see some of the label there. It is hand blown. It's got the screw threads, but nice hand blown bottle, early 1900s. So, alright, let's see if there's anything else there. No, broken. Some broken stuff. Maybe there'll be more. There's a great big old bone. Look at that. Big old ham hock. You can see where it's been cut on the top. Well, they ate pretty good. Like I said, it's a dump. Throwing away whatever they had. I don't see anything else there right handy, so we'll go ahead and turn the camera off and we'll bring you back when we hit something.
Alright, we're back.
Alright, we're deciding this area back in here. It's thinning out. It's like the edge of the dump, so we're about filling our dirt into that. Plus, it's underneath the dirt pile. But I just wanted to show we were talking about how we rarely hit toothbrushes in here. There was a handle of a bone toothbrush. The brush in your mouth, it's gone, but it was a bone toothbrush. So thought I'd mention that. Now we got a little amber slick. It's got MGW, which is, or MCW, it stands for Mallinckrodt Chemical Works, out of St. Louis. A little hand-blown bottle, a hand-tooled square ring lip. That's from early 1900s, maybe late 1890s. So if you see that MCW, that's Mallinckrodt Chemical Works out of St. Louis. And another little amber slick. It's getting some iridescence on it. It was probably a hair tonic bottle. And I think it's got something, yeah, it's got UD Company on the very bottom, stands for United Drug Company. That was out of Boston and St. Louis. Pretty little hand-blown bottle. And a little slick, nothing there. Little extract, or medicine bottle. And a Suter's flavoring extracts from Dayton, Ohio. It's a little hand-blown extract bottle. Pretty common, around turn of the century, early 1900s. And a fairly large size peroxide of hydrogen. Another hand-blown amber bottle there. So that was pretty popular stuff. We still use it today, peroxide hydrogen. Hydrogen peroxide, however you call it. So anyway, that's it. We're gonna dig back down this other direction now. So anyway, oh, one more thing here. This was probably our best thing we've hit yet. It's a little fruit jar insert here, aqua glass lid, and it's got a crescent moon and star. I don't know if you can see that or not. See a little crescent moon and star glass lid. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for now.
This lid up here you already showed?
Yeah, I think so. Yep. All right, keep it going.
Keep on going.
All right, we've been shoveling out here for about 20 minutes or more, and we've come kind of around the hole a little ways, heading back towards the creek now, down this direction here, just for your point of reference. And you can see there's looks like a white stoneware jar sticking out there, and then there's a bottle here and a bottle there. So we haven't hit that yet. It's been pretty sparse. We hit a couple slicks, but there's a little piece of shoe there. So yeah, anyway, I thought I'd better record what we can, because it ain't been too great so far. Yeah, it's looking like a nice little stoneware jar. Oh, it's snowing now. That's great. Snowing, it's snowing. Are you doing that? Shelley's playing tricks on me. So we've created a Hollywood movie effect here. I'm being picked on. All right, nice little stoneware jar. It's Macomb Pottery Company. I think it's got the patent date on there, 1899, but nice little white jar. I think it's got a little hairline crack though, but that's all right. It's kind of a scarce little size. It's a little pint size one, so hey, we'll take it, man. All right. Let's see what these others are. Shelley's packing snow in on me. It's snowing. I thought, man, is it snowing that much? Why is all of a sudden it's snowing so much?
Can't stop Digger Dave.
Nope. Can't stop us. We got to pull bottles out. There's a little slick nothing there. Looks like a whiskey here. And it is. These are never embossed. Once in a while you hit one of them little small ones that says, here's to your good life, and here's to your good health and your family's good health. May they live long and prosper. Always like those. This one ain't it. This is a slick, plain one. But it is hand blown. We'll keep it. Let's see if there's anything else there before we turn the camera off. There's one over here. I don't know if you can see that one or not. Let me see if I can turn the camera around a little bit. All right. Oh, looks like a big square one, like a Gordon's Dry Gin or something. Nope, it's an unembossed Gordon's Dry Gin. Look at that. Boy, we get hosed. Hosers. They actually got something on the bottom. Coronet. Oh, that's cool. Coronet Dry Gin. I think that's out of Peoria, Illinois, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that yet, but I have seen that before. I've had a couple of these with labels on them. But it is hand blown. It's like pre-prohibition. Probably 1912 to 1915 age. Coronet, it says on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but Coronet. All right. That's cool. All right, we hit into a little pocket here. First one you've had of the day so far. Let's hope there's more. Pops there. There's a lot of ashes in here, so. All right, well, we're gonna keep on digging, see what happens. It's cold out though. I don't know how Shelley stands it. I'm down here in the hole, I'm cold. I took my jacket off so I could dig a little better, but I think I'm gonna have to put it back on here right away.
We're back.
Alright, nothing to brag about. Just got a couple little bottles, a little salad dressing bottle and a unembossed drugstore bottle, hand blown, and a little, I don't know, 1903 or 1905 dried beef glass, I call them, jelly jar. But it's going to show, I'm standing down here, I'm not even on the actual bottom, and I'm right about 6 feet. Whereas up over here on this other end of the hole, it was about 5 feet to the bottom. So it's tapering now. It's going down towards the river, the creek. So yeah, we just wanted to show that. And got a couple bottles sticking out down in here, so I think we'll try to show those.
Alright.
He's gonna hand me down the camera. I apologize for it getting a little shaky here. But anyhow, right down in here, let me get set up here. Okay. And I turn the camera around if I can see if it'll go right down in here. There's a little bottle sticking out. And you can see that's deeper down there. You can't hardly tell, I guess, in the camera. But it is starting to slope. That's just a whiskey bottle. A little pint whiskey, hand blown. One of them common ones like we're finding with the ring on the neck there. And there's another little bottle in here. Looks like one of them little slick ambers. Alright, it's broken anyway. Okay, but it's kind of trashy down in there. There's not a lot of bottles compared to where we were digging on the other side or where Paul's at. But hey, we got to dig it anyway. Get rid of some of that broken stuff in there. Alright. Well, I don't see any more, but just kind of wanted to show that. It's kind of sloping down. As we're going down this way, it's sloping. It's getting deeper. You can see the layer of the trash is getting a little bit more than what it was. So I'm kind of encouraged by that. Maybe that means we're going to find some more bottles there. So, all right.
Look what I found.
Whoops.
Look at that.
Oh.
That's okay. I found something in the back dirt. It's just funny how it stuck in the little claw. It's just a little slick though. Oh no, it does have a name on it. But of course, I can't see it. Well, I know you guys probably can, so I don't know what it is, but it was a good little find in the back dirt. It was hiding in this dirt clog. Okay, I gotta go bust up open dirt clogs.
All right, well, I hate to say it, but it looks like this end of this dump just doesn't look very good. I've been digging back in here for about 45 minutes, and this is all I found right here. It's a little slick whiskey and 3 or 4 slick medicines and a pitcher's Castoria. And anyway, I'm not trying to be picky, but it doesn't look good. And down in there, it's about 7 or 8 feet deep. And you can see a visible taper here. From where my shovel's sitting up here, it's about 5 feet to the very bottom. And you can visibly see the very bottom of this dump right in here. It's a real hard packed clay, and it's sloped. It's sloped probably at least a foot or foot and a half, just in about a 5 feet span here. You can see the slope that's going down there towards the creek. So this, in profile, you can kind of see this. There's just a little skim of a layer on the bottom there, some rusty stuff, not much. And then from there on up, about 6 or 7 feet of virtually nothing. I mean, it's just all fill. It's fill, it's ashes, it's bricks, rubble, that kind of stuff. So I think I'm not going to do much more in this hole. I think we're going to probably fill this one in for the winter, and we may come back and revisit it later, but I just kind of wanted to show that to document that it don't look very good. So we'll see what happens. Alright, this might be our last little shot for the day. I'm just kind of knocking the hole in, and we're just kind of finishing up here. It didn't look very good. Just hit a Forbes delicious flavoring extracts and hit some other little bottles, melons, infant's food, and stuff like that. But there's one little pocket down in here about our last little spot that looked actually pretty good, but the other areas just didn't look good at all. You can see right down in there is Looks like some kind of a jar maybe or something. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can grab that one out of there. Yeah, it is a... Oh, it's broken top, whatever it is. Crown top. That was an old hand-blown crown top soda or mineral water bottle, but nothing on it. That's too bad. Alright. See what else is down in there. There's a couple bottles there sticking out. Just haven't hit a whole lot in this area. It's kind of the end of the dump. But maybe we'll salvage a couple more out of here before the day's over. Shelley's getting cold. I'll have to let her down in here, but she's doing some stuff inside the house there. Now there's another little slick. Been a day of those. There's something aqua there. It might be a beer. Come on. Oh, it's got the top gone. It was a Terre Haute Brewing Company. Broken top. Alright. Now there's something there. Oh, it's broke. There's something sticking out right up in there. Let's see if we can show that. Just the bottom. Maybe it'll do something. Well, we thank you for watching. Nothing great today. It's just awful cold. Even down here in the hole, I'm cold. There's another unembossed extract bottle. Sunken panels, hand blown. This big round bottle there. Come on, be something good, baby. Be a good fruit jar or something. Nope, it's broke. Yep, nothing on it anyway. Doesn't look like. Alright, well that looks like about it for there. Maybe a couple more bottles somewhere down in there. I don't see anything though. But I'll finish out a little bit more, and if we don't hit anything here, I think we're gonna probably pack it up for the day. We haven't dug all that long, but it's just really cold. It's colder than they thought, and the wind's blowing. And that doesn't help any. So I just feel sorry for Shelley. I don't want to leave her out there in the cold. It's not too bad when you're down in here digging, but as soon as you come out, it's really cold. Oh, there was a broken case of gin bottle. Yeah, big old quart case of gin with a plied lip on it. That's too bad. Alright.
Alright, we're filling it in, and Dave found another.
Got a nice whiskey. Looks like out in Boston, and finally hit an embossed one. It says Crown Distilleries Company on it. Isn't that something?
Alright.
Seems like that's from San Francisco. I can't remember. It's got inside threads in the neck of it. Crown Distilleries. Not a great bottle, but hey, thought it was kind of cool. Hit a broken infant feeder there, one of them pat boat or invalid feeder they're called, porcelain. And just a couple other slicks. There's another bottle in here I'm about to pull out. Looks like, oh, it's broken. So, but yeah, we're just finishing up, trying to salvage something out of the day here. Oh.
There's your sign.
Yep, that's a sign. So.
Well, we did good. It's been fun. I'm tired. Got a lot in the dirt, a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
Been checking it pretty good. Man, you covered up some of my good stuff.
Alright, we're still pulling them out. We got a little Brommel seltzer and got a slick beer. It's actually WF&S Milwaukee on the bottom, but it might have some iridescence. And we got a Koenig. I thought it was another one of them blue ones like we got out of here last time. It's Carter's Made in USA on the bottom, but it's just aqua. I think it's got some purple ink in it or something. I got all excited about that. So. Alright, that's it for now.
That's it for now.
Alright, about every time we get finished, we're ready to go, we hit another little spot. So there's about 2 or 3 bottles sticking out down there. A couple of them look like whiskeys, but one looks kind of interesting, a big green bottle. Pull out the little, well, there's a little medicine there. It looks, oh, it's broke. Just pulled out a Caldwell syrup pepsin, one of the older hand-blown ones. Oh, there's something. Oh, there was that top to a milk glass bitters. Look at that. Paul hit one on the other side of that dump. They're in here. Yep, that's the top to one of them Lohengrin stomach bitters. Yep, I hit one of them many years ago in here, actually two. And Paul hit one broken last time. There we just hit one. Save that top.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. Okay, well maybe there'll be more of them in here. That could get good in a hurry, huh? Well, there's an ink bottle right there. Let's see if we can rescue that one. Okay, here's an ink. Oh, it's getting kind of foggy. It's so cold in here. Yep, Sanford's. It's a little Sanford's Manufacturing Company ink. It's getting real foggy. But I'm going to try to just finish up this. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to record this real fast. Yeah, I think it's just the cold. Yeah, another pint hand-blown whiskey. Apologize for the screen here. I'm going to see what this big round bottle is. Oop, it's whole. Oh, come on. Oh, it's got the top, bro. Isn't that a shame? Wow. That's black glass. That was a black glass bottle. Like a big liquor bottle of some kind. It wasn't Pownell, but I think it was one of them 1880s kind. But oh, wow. That would have been cool. The top broke off. Okay, see if there's anything else down in there. Yep, we'll hit one little hot spot down in here. There was a few bottles. Okay, I guess that's about it for now. Turn the camera off and come back right away. Okay, a couple more bottles sticking out in there. There's like a medicine bottle. See what that one is. A big tall one. See what that thing is. All right. Oh, it's a big Caldwell's. It's hand blown. It's the big tall size one. I don't know if you can see that or not. Caldwell syrup pepsin from Monticello, Illinois. But it is a nice old hand blown one, so yeah. Shelley's wrapping these up. There's another one up in here, something. Oh, just fell out. It's a whiskey. Yeah. A little half-pint whiskey bottle. Let's see if there's anything else there. Some broken stuff up in there. Yeah, it's kind of dusty. I'm going to back out of there for a minute. Woo-wee. What a cold day it was. We got home and nice warm house. It makes you so thankful when you're out in the cold like that working and you get inside and get a nice warm place, and oh boy, it's so much better. This is what we got. We had a real short day. We had to call it a day prematurely there, and we got our hole filled in. It was just another part of the dump. It was not a trash pit or a privy or anything. Some people were asking about that, and it was just a little end of the dump there. But we decided we'd finish that area up and close it up for the winter. The ground will be freezing now. This is what we got, and I'll show a few of them. I think this time we'll start from the bottom. I always start from the top up here. This time we'll start from this bottom shelf. And proudly found a toothbrush. I think it's one of those prophylactic toothbrush, probably from around 1915, around that period. But we do not find many toothbrushes in there, but there was an example of one. It shows they do survive. In fact, we found two broken ones here also. These are old cow bone toothbrushes. Both of them had the head broke off of them, so man, they were rough on their brushes. So that was interesting. And this is just a hand-blown WF&S beer bottle from Milwaukee around 1910, and we were hoping it's got a little bit of iridescence on it. We're kind of carefully flaking this away. Sometimes you flake that off of there, it's real pretty underneath, but I don't hold out great high hopes for that one, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, you see it flaking off right now. You see that? All that iridescence floating around. It's real light. You don't want to breathe that in too much either, by the way. Alright, yeah, little pint ball mason fruit jar. This little jar there. This would have been cool. It's a nice little jar, but it's got a crack right in the side, a little hairline crack. But it's an older one. It's a Macomb Pottery Company, patent 1899, January 24th, 1899. I think you can read on there. But little pint size, nice one. But so at least it's got a display side onto it. And we just did some video on cleaning this stuff when we were cleaning these up. Shelley and I are going to put out a little short video on how we clean bottles, and nothing profound, but might want to stay tuned for that. We'll try to come out with that in the next couple days, so you'll see a couple of these in there, but I'll show on this rust how we get that off of there. Now a little cobalt slick, nothing on that one. This jar, if it was whole, would probably been worth about 40 bucks. It's a nice one. And we got a nice lid. It's a little insert lid. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but it's got a little crescent moon and star with little rays around it. Crescent moon and star fruit jar lid insert. I can't remember what jar that goes to. There's a couple jars that actually have that 1858 I remember digging that's got that crescent moon and star, so but it may have went to something else. It's an improved style lid. Took a zinc band, went around that. And nice green quart mineral water bottle. We find those. Got a nice big bubble in it. I believe it's actually machine made. Yeah, it's a machine made bottle, but it's an old machine made one, probably 1910, 1912. And unembossed gin bottle. Looks like a Gordon's dry gin. It does say Coronet on the bottom, and I meant to look that up. I'm thinking that's Peoria, because I know I've had a couple of them with paper labels on them, and I thought it was Peoria, Illinois. Alright, and a beer bottle, big quart export beer from ABGM Company out of Belleville. It's Adolphus Busch glass manufacturing company. A lot of these beer bottles in our area have the glass maker's marks on them, and it's kind of a fun study all in itself. There's a really excellent website on the internet on glass marks. You can look that up. Helps date your bottles. This one's probably from the 1890s here, and this one's a little bit older yet. It's got an applied lip. You can see that one's got a tooled lip, the amber. This aqua one's got an applied lip on it. It's cruder, and bottom mark on it is FHGW. That stands for Frederick Heights Glass Works out of St. Louis. That's probably from the late 1880s, early 1890s. Both them bottles probably had Anheuser-Busch product in them. Now we'll move up here to the top row. There's a nice large size peroxide of hydrogen medicine bottle. It's hand blown. And it just says peroxide of hydrogen. Not sure what company put that out. I think there was different companies, but I think that might have been out of St. Louis. Pretty common bottle, but still worth maybe $15 or $20. There's a little Black Cat Polish Company from Buffalo, New York. Hand blown shoe polish bottle. And you can see it's got some rust and crud down in there, so in our cleaning video, haven't cleaned that one good yet. I'll show you how we clean those. And it's probably our best find of the day, Crown Distilleries Company with a big embossed crown on it. And I believe that's out of California, which is kind of unusual for us to find a cylinder whiskey from California. And this one has an inside threads. Didn't find the stopper to it, unfortunately, but it has internal threads in there in the neck of that. And you can see it's still got the old lead wrapper around the neck there. It is a hand-blown bottle from it's around early 1900s. So that's kind of nice bottle. That's worth about 30 bucks. And our cone ink, it had violet colored ink in it. I think the bottle is just aqua. Last week we got one that was a real pretty blue color, real scarce color, sky blue. This one I believe is just aqua, but it's Carter's Made in USA on the bottom. So may have to clean that stuff out of there just to make sure, because it has almost a blue tinge in the bottom there, but I think it's just because of the ink that's in it. But that's still about a $20 bottle. Another little ink bottle. It's a SM Co. As you can see, the monogram on it stands for Sanford Manufacturing Company. It's out of Chicago. It's an older semi-automatic machine-made bottle, made early 1900s, probably 1910 or 1912. And it'll turn amethyst. That's worth almost $20. Shelley found this one. I threw it out. It was encrusted in a piece of iron. It says Major Cement, New York, 10 cents on it. Little wee bottle, about a little over an inch tall. Major Cement, 10 cents on the back of that one. And you can get $20 out of those. A cute little bottle, hand blown. It's an amber slick, kind of a nice honey amber color. A couple dollars. And Bromwell Seltzer, pretty common bottles, medium size there, $3 or $4. And a pair of the Caldwell Syrup Pepsin bottles, a smaller one and a big one. They're both hand blown. You can see all the embossing on the front panel. That's your older style of Caldwell Syrup Pepsin bottles in early 1900s. And Paul one's worth a little bit more. They're a little bit harder to find, $20–$25, and the small one not quite that. But and a vinyl old cod liver oil bottle, pretty common. We find those, and not much else. We got another Caldwell's there, and a little Castoria, a couple horseradish bottles. Forbes Delicious Flavoring Extracts, and there's our broken bone toothbrushes. A couple little lids there. That one's got something on it. Dr. J. Parker Prey, New York. Missing the base to it. There's an old celluloid collar. Probably some preacher had that. Isn't that something? Wore that in his shirt collar. Somehow, the old cuff thing. Little jelly jar. This is a top to a milk glass bitters. Yeah, I'll show you one here in a minute out of my own collection what it was. But Paul found one the last time he dug, way on the other end of the dump. And now Shelley and I dug one broken. It was a Lohengrin stomach bitters is what it was. So that would have been a nice bottle. And a little case of gin, just got a nice star and dots on the bottom of it. Nice old bottle. It's like a pretty olive amber color. Would have been a nice one. And we got a brick. Don't really collect bricks, but we thought we'd keep that one. It's got a sunken panel like a frog. Call that a frog. Sunken panel. Montezuma. Not sure where that was made, but I tend to keep stuff rather than throw it away. Yeah, here's the bitters I was telling you about. You can see the tops, that they're identical. Old plied tops on there. It's a Litauer stomach bitters, invented 1864 by Joseph Lowenthal, Berlin. And that's the one I dug there many years ago and kept that. So anyway, I think there's more of them in that dump because there was a whole bunch of those in there, and that was the only good one I got. There was some that were damaged, but Paul dug one on the other end of that dump, and then Shelley and I just dug that one. So hopefully we'll hit some more of those. It's a pretty good bottle. Okay, as we finish up, we've had some folks asking us about Justin, you know, Shelley and my son, and we're just gonna show a couple pictures of him and anything Shelley would like to say here. And these are some pictures, and this is, which one is this now?
That's Justin, and he's holding his little nephew Andrew.
And this is Andrew over here.
And this is Andrew. He passed away in February.
And Andrew passed away in February
of 2020.
Yeah.
So then Justin is,
Justin when he was a little boy. It's like so many of us as parents, we have hopes and dreams for our children, and so oftentimes it ends in tragedy, and our hearts just go out to Shelley.
And this is Justin when his last known picture, right
Yeah.
after work.
Yep, this was just a recent picture just before he passed away. Working there. That's when he was in junior high, I think it was, wasn't it? Yep. Well, we won't forget him.
This was just taken the night he passed away.
Yeah.
That was taken.
Yeah.
That's junior high. Yep.
Okay. We just want to
yeah,
thank
thanks.
everybody for your thoughts and your prayers, and we appreciate that very much.
Yeah. Just wanted to say thanks again for all the encouragement.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to be doing some more videos, and Justin would want us to move on. This is his dog. Oh, baby, we're taking care of her, aren't we, girl?
Yeah.
She's a good doggy, and she
loves
knows.
to snuggle, and she misses Justin, and she'll just shake if you cry. She'll
Yeah.
just press on you and hold you and love you and just press on you and just shake until you quit crying.
Aww.
Yeah. So everybody take care. Thanks again.
And we'll see you in the next video.